We are in Windows Server 8, and I'm going to take a little bit of a tour here. This is the desktop. By default, you have some things that are pinned into the taskbar at the bottom. You've got Internet Explorer, Control Panel, Explorer, PowerShell, and Server Manager. If you click on the Start button, you'll see what pulls up the Metro interface, and it shows some basic commands that were pinned to the bottom as well as some new ones. And we can scroll over to the right and you can see that we've got these additional tools that are put into the interface, such as Active Directory things. Now at this point this server is not a domain controller, but it still shows Active Directory users and computers anyway. So if you click on that, you'll see that it's just going to show the local groups because we are not on a domain controller. So it's not going to give us that much information until we move on and make this a domain controller. So if we go back into the Metro interface, we can click on Server Manager, and from here we can do things like add and remove roles. We can click to specific servers, look at their events and other things that are going on there. We can click on the local server. We only have this one server right now, so it's going to show the same information. From here we've got the Active Directory domains, and we can scroll to the right there. Let's see that there's not a lot to show yet, but there are some different performance information such as performance alerts, things like that. If we right click down the taskbar, we can also get the Task Manager to come up, and from here we can click on the MMC, Server Manager, PowerShell. If we click on more details, then we see something that looks a little more familiar to us as far as a Windows Task Manager goes. So we see all of our processes, and we see performance, and this is a little bit like a performance monitor. Click on memory, we can see how much we have in use, how much available. Click on disk, you can see what's going on there, and our Ethernet connection, which doesn't have anything going on. Click on users, you can see that the administrator is logged in. Details, these are the different services that are, or the different executables and things that are currently running. And we can click on the services, and you can see here the familiar services, and from here we can stop and restart services. If we click that close, we can close there, and we'll go back to the Metro interface, and from here we can choose one of the other modules here, such as Active Directory PowerShell, and from here we can type all of the normal PowerShell commands that we want. We can also get to that from here, but this isn't the Active Directory PowerShell, this is just the normal PowerShell, which is used more like the command prompt of previous versions. So there'll be a lot more information, a lot more videos going on here, and so stay tuned to some of the new ones and the how-to on Windows Server 8.